Hello, guys. All by myself. I'm waiting on Chicken on a Stick to enter the studio, and we'll go from there. Please bear with me. While we wait.
Was friends, like mother-in-law 78. She's a retired nurse.
This live is there. She is. All right. Hear me?
I'm sorry. Yes, I can.
All right. I'm gonna turn my sound down a little bit. I got earplugs in.
Okay.
All righty. All right. So this is set to private right now. We're gonna decide if we want to, at the end, if we want to make it public. But
Right.
Chicken on a Stick has some things she wants to say concerning Crystal at Crystal's Crime Time, as do I. And I'm going to allow Crystal to start, and then I'm going to go into mine, and I will be showing the, quote, infamous messages from Facebook that Crystal chopped and screwed up on her video to make it look a certain way. So.
Okay, so my messages were not chopped up. I left the first part out of them because they were mainly about our families. I didn't want to dox her family. She didn't want to dox mine. There was some other private stuff in there I didn't think needed to be seen. When I put the Jennifer information out, I covered her name. I was very careful about what I was putting out because she was forcing me to put it out. So we're going to go through and see what she read. Not tonight, but another night. I'll go into Facebook if she didn't delete the comments or block me or anything like that. We can go directly to Messenger, and I'll find a way to stream Messenger completely without doxing all my friends and family. Okay? We'll figure that out. But this is not true. My messages were not cut. They just started at a certain time in our conversation because I was being careful not to put all her medical and family and my family and maybe some certain information, because that's called being responsible. She didn't want me to be responsible. She was forcing that I put all of these messages out.
Oh, okay.
You've got the floor, love.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I've known about the fairy tale, and not just, this morning I woke up to the speculation and opinion talk where she says that she has spoken with an attorney, and she can give details, but this, that, and the other. Those things might have actually been accurate had we have not been in litigation before, but since we've obviously been in litigation before and she continues to do that, she's just digging her own grave. But anyway, I wanted to go over some of those things.
And
I'm sorry.
The fact that your name was.
I was not naming her. There was a moment when I was putting my stuff out that I accidentally put something with her name out. I explained that if she wants to sue me for it, sue me. Here's the situation with Chicken on a Stick. Squall brought her out. Here's where I can help Jody sue. Okay? Because I have all the clips. Squall brought her out. Squall brought her to her channel where she 100% for hours bashed and bashed and bashed and bashed Jody Sue. She didn't like it when it was done back to her. At that moment, I discovered that this woman has been stalking Jody Sue for 5 years. I sent that information privately to Jody Sue. Jody Sue brought it out. Chicken on a stick went apeshit. Sue me. I don't think you guys understand that because you made yourselves public first and harassed somebody and bullied somebody, that you have no chance in court. None of you. Linda, I'm going to tell you what right now. You sat on a 13-hour call with a group of people you claim to be bullying you. I have what they put out. Okay? I have everything they put out. Yet I'm the one being sued. 13 hours. Sounds like a setup to me. I would have gotten off the damn panel. I wouldn't have given them any information. You sat there, you entertained it. You have been on many panels. You have been in many chats. I have the screenshots. So does everybody else, and they're not hard to find. When you get an attorney, you give your attorney what you have. That attorney will then go dig other shit up and issue subpoenas. If any single one of yous want to sue me in court, every single one of you will be subpoenaed. I hope you know that. Everybody and everybody's parts will come out. I don't care. Take my blood if you fucking want to. There's a missing little girl here. You are all playing jack-fucked games, sending me information, attacking me, and making me look like I'm insane. I am over the shit. This bitch never should have got on this panel on this day and addressed me in any way. You're right. There was prior litigation. You just sent me a threat in that very video. Get it?
Already mentioned on there in its entirety. First
Oh,
and
several
last name.
times. It's like every third night she mentions my name, my county, something. I mean, she's got, people sending killer looks to my home address. So
I've never sent killer looks to her home address. I've never had a private conversation that I know of with killer looks. I've been in his comment section. He's been in mine. I've shared some videos of his. That as far as my relationship goes with killer looks. I do not understand where you guys get this information. That's an accusation I will fight in court. That is an accusation that you made public. You made some shit up. That will be fought in court. Bring it, all of you.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw it all out there.
Go ahead.
Okay, I spoke to attorney, blah, 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 blah. Chicken on a stick has a father-in-law who lives next to an airport.
Chicken on a stick is not your real name. Do you get that? You're public on YouTube. You are on YouTube in a public forum speaking. That public forum is shareable. It has a share button on it. Anybody that has access to the internet is allowed to share, speak, and speculate on what you're saying. Sue me.
Okay, my father-in-law has an airstrip. Him and his neighbor, they have an airstrip. They're both retired pilots.
I didn't tell people that. I used your fake name. Now, didn't I? I used pictures that were edited that didn't fucking really dox you. Now, didn't it? You're the one out here giving your own personal information and telling these people exactly who they were. Because at that point, I was speculating and I was making up a theory. I was writing a story about a fairy tale that people could probably maybe put some shit together. Now, wasn't I? What I did was legal. What you're doing and what you did is not.
This was very active 10 years ago. Since then, my father-in-law's had some health issues. He doesn't fly anymore. He hasn't since probably 5-6 years. He had a stroke, and he also has AFib. I think he might be allowed to take up his little planes sometime, but he just pretty much got rid of everything. And even right now, we're in the process of downsizing to help my.
According to his assets and other things, that's not true. Speculating from internet information that's public.
in-laws out because they're older. You know, my mother-in-law is 78. She's a retired nurse. It's just, you know, it's that time of life for them. And so for all of this to be coming up is very hurtful.
I can imagine.
Okay. I do.
And it wasn't hurtful when you went to Jody Sue and said, oh, Andy dabbles in drug dealing. And yeah, they had problems. And her family don't really like her. And her brother, they had Andy as a pallbearer at the funeral. And, you know, they really didn't want Jody Sue there or whatever you said. Remember all that? That's okay for you to do. But when it's done back to you, you're going to fucking pull out a fucking attorney. Bitch. That is bitch shit. 100 million trillion percent bitch shit. And I'm speaking on it. Sue me, sue me, sue me. I'm done being quiet.
Live near the park because she keeps going on about where I live. Yes, I live near Warriors. I've only lived here for
I never said your name with your address. Again, you're doxing your fucking self. After you was on Squall's panel stating, I don't live in the area. I don't live nowhere near there. I moved far away from them people. I don't know my family. You're a fucking liar. Now all of a sudden you live by Warriors. Again, something provable in court. I have the fucking clips.
I don't know, about 8 years. So when she talks about me being local, or I wasn't local, in times in my life, I have not been local. And in the past, say,
that's not what you said. That's not what you said on any panel. When I get a chance, when I can get my head together, I'll pull what you said out. I'm going to start pulling all the clips. I'm no longer scared of you. I really don't care, because here's what's going to happen. Yins are going to take me to court. All of yins attacking me the way you are. And already 2 lawsuits in Sullivan County. Them judges, when I take it to the media and I tell them how many times people have taken me to court, them judges, the public, everybody's going to wonder why all of you people are attacking me. Okay? They're going to find it sus. So keep going.
8 to 5 years, I have been more local than I have been in other times. You know, like my father and him getting sick, and then he eventually passed away. There's just family things that require that.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing, I didn't grow up 3 doors down from Andy either way. However, on that street, 3 doors down on either way, is probably people that I care about. But I did not grow up.
She did. That's been proven. That's been put out there. Again, go look it up. There's public information available that states where she grew up.
This is a fairy tale that Crystal has taken from Jody, and
Crystal has not taken anything from fucking Jody. Again, another assumption you cannot prove. This is when yins accused me of being a Jody supporter and this, that, and the other. Furthest thing from the truth. I was doing everything everybody else was doing. Wasn't Benny talking to Dawn? Wasn't Squall up on that fucking hill? What, because I didn't suck the Will's ass? And I was trying to listen to what Jody Sue was saying while yins were all attacking her and not listening, and make it so other people wasn't listening to her. Instead, they were attacking her. I did the same thing everybody fucking else did. It just wasn't the people you wanted me to do it with, right?
just, I don't know, constructed it however, but it's has nothing, in my opinion, to do with Summer Wells, and more to do with either Crystal trying to exploit Jody or Jody trying to push a narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Also in there,
Again, an attack on Jody Sue, where after months and months and months of Summer's case, nobody heard of this woman, and she jumps on Squall's panel like she's been involved in the case forever, talking shit on Jody Sue.
Andy, 3 doors. He's my cousin. Yes. My father-in-law.
Now, Remember when she came out? She didn't tell people she was Andy's cousin, did she? I outed that. That she's pissed about that. I don't give a fuck. You came out here under false pretenses, acting like you didn't know these people, but you knew them, but they were friends, but they were this, but they were that. I bet you would like to know that Jody Sue told me that when yins were younger, Amy told her to stay the fuck away from you because you're crazy as fuck.
Having 24 airplanes registered in his name. That sounds crazy. I don't know where he would put them. There's a hangar, but you can only put like 2 airplanes in a hangar, but like I said, he's not been dealing with that. Actually, if you look on it, it's Roach Farms now. It has nothing to do with my last name.
Again, you just gave me the permission to now say the name Roach Farms because you said it. Have I ever said it? Not at all. I said an airport. I gave fake names. Again, it was a fairy tale. So let's go show them how you're proving what I was putting the fuck down. Okay?
Um, there she goes again about me having a cousin as well as Rooster Chicken, Fred H. My husband owns business that include real estate. I do real estate. We do not have hemp farms. I don't.
Did she tell you all where she does real estate? Go ask her where she does real estate. Go ask her how many places. Go ask her where these places are. Or go research it. I won't out it. Go ask her what other kind of businesses is registered under her name. You know, the thing she was accusing Andy of doing with his 11 plants that he said he had. Ask her how many she has.
Don't know Fred Hill. Am I related to him? Maybe because I'm from there. The Rooster Chick, no clue. MC cousin, no clue. I did say that I did not know that Jody Sue Brown existed because that's the truth.
So then earlier in this day, or maybe after this, it was after this, Shay brought the other shit up while she was live with Sage. Okay? It was about a crime that had happened on Light Hauler Road that they had to keep a secret that's in the fucking news. It's in the newspapers. It's on the news. It happened like 15 years ago. And she was saying she had to protect herself because of these crimes that happened on Light Hauler Road. But she doesn't know anybody on Light Hauler Road and if she's related to them. Okay. Prove it in court.
Until I'm going to say 5 or 6 years ago, like I said, getting back in touch with people, you learn about things. Well, she had friended, I do real estate. We do not have.
Oh shit. Sorry, I hit a button. Up until 5, 6 years ago, I reconnected. That means you know who they are. I reconnected. They're family, you dumb fuck.
Hemp farms. I don't know Fred Hill. Am I related to him? Maybe because I'm from there. The Rooster Chick, no clue. MC cousin, no clue. I did say that I did not know that Jody Sue Brown existed because that's the truth until I'm going to say.
But in her first live, she knows all about Jody Sue and her whole life and how close Andy is. But she said she didn't know Jody Sue existed. Let's go to court.
5 or 6 years ago, like I said, getting back in touch with people, you learn about things. Well, she had friended my friend, and he was like, "This is Amy's sister," and I was kind of like, "No way," because I didn't believe that Amy had a sister, and I told them for.
Like I said, I could prove that's a lie. Jody Sue told me about you and her relationship years ago. There's school lunchroom pictures of you with her best friends. There's tagged posts. You're such a liar.
weeks, months that I didn't believe that she was real. And then, we friended on Facebook and she was real. So, but I did not know Amy had a sister. I didn't know anything.
So 5-6 years ago. And Jody was real. What? Like it was some fairy tale. Was she a myth? Was Jins all talking about her? Like, oh my God, I didn't know she had a sister and she was real. I only am Andy's cousin and grew up a few doors down from him.
About her until then. We did have a falling out on Facebook.
You
Apparently,
and Jody had a falling
yes.
out.
It was more than on Facebook. Andy B kicked her off the property. Ask him to tell you the story. She then snuck up there with another friend of theirs to buy a car, a green car. Green airplanes. It was switched. Let them tell the story. Because she's a fucking liar. I'm not going to tell the story. I can't remember every detail of it. It's not my story to tell. That is not what happened.
It was friends, like mostly friends that are my age, but she was involved. One of the males there had stated that he thought that he had a pretty good chance with me, my friend's cousin, Amy, and Jody Sue. Jody Sue was with Andy. I was married. Luke's cousin was married. Amy was probably dating Mark. I didn't take too kindly to that, so I called him out on Facebook. Well, Jody Sue takes this to her advantage that I'm doing something, I don't know, but gets kind of like causes a rift there, which is fine because, I don't want to be friends with someone who's going to talk about me like that anyway.
Well, I'm glad you cleared.
That is not the truth. It's not a whole story. That story doesn't make sense. The people you have to do the research. Again, she's out here naming these people as well. But she's going to take me to court. Apples and oranges.
That up because that's the first time I've heard it, and it's been driving Crystal crazy trying to figure out what the problem was between you guys 5 years ago, which I don't see how any of that has anything to do with Summer.
It wasn't driving me crazy. Jody Sue told me what the problem was. I have it recorded. I knew what the problem was because Gary researched the fucking problem and put it in a shared folder in Canva Teams. Again, something I can prove.
Either, but go ahead, honey.
Nothing that I know of, right? Okay, so also she talks about Amy and I being best friends. We were never best friends. We went to school together. We were friends with each other. We're friendly. I never spent the night at her house. I never had her phone number. She didn't have my phone number. We left. We both left the area. Went to ETSU.
So how do you know all the information about the funeral? How do you know the information about Andy and Jody Sue's life and who dabbled in drugs? If Amy isn't your friend, who is? Because clearly you know that information from somebody, right? You don't even make sense. And this wouldn't make sense in a court of law, in my opinion. So therefore, I'm commentating on it.
I remember being in Johnson City. I'd go to Bailey's sometimes. She'd be working, she worked the bar. I would see her there. And then later on in life, she did real estate for a little bit. I didn't, run into her, but, we've been Facebook friends. We're like friends, I don't know, from afar, but we've been brought together because of this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Did you live near Ben Hill? Was you neighbors with Summer Wills? You claim you don't know Dawn and Candace. Jody Sue never spoke about you, ever, on YouTube or in Facebook prior to you coming public. Why would this situation make you come public? Why would Summer's case situation make you come public? Answer that. What forced you to come public and talk about Jody Sue and Andy? Nothing. You were never involved in Summer's case. Nobody knew who you were for, I think, more than a year, right? Nobody knew you existed until you came out full bat swinging, talking shit. If you think people don't have lawsuits against you, you're crazy.
I do not know who TT is. There's also, it says on here that someone put a hit out on someone.
Yeah, that was first I heard about it too. I've been learning everything via Crystal's comments, so
Okay, yeah. So
I have no
if
clue.
that is true, call the police because
And
I mean,
someone. See, she can't just make vague statements like that when she's speaking about people.
well, I mean,
I didn't say that publicly. Somebody told me it in my comment section. It's in my messages to TT. You can see it. I don't know if it's true. I was just gossiping with somebody about the fucking case. They were giving me information. People do that. It was private. Somebody else, the person who sent it to me, put it in my comment section. Not me.
she
She
says it's
doesn't
my
in the
father-in-law. I'm pretty sure that put the hit out. I don't know who
yeah,
he
but
would
she
put a hit out
she
on.
doesn't state that. She's so vague,
That's
but
true.
she inserts it in the middle of accusation.
Right. I'm so vague because I'm being careful, trying to ask others to research this shit without putting information out because she just got done trying to sue me. Silencing. When I came back out, this is what they did.
She's making about others. So then this is where I'm saying she's going to eventually get somebody hurt.
Absolutely. I just learned today that her maiden name or her other married name was Mulvey, and she has a record.
Did she dox me? Yes. My married name is Mulvey. You doxed me back. Let's go to court. Right? Because a judge ain't going to see two wrongs makes a right. They're going to throw the fucking case out, you dumbass. That's how they operate. Look it up. Like, you are a fucking idiot. Okay? Yes. I have a record. I have a disorderly conduct. I have explained this before. My daughter was 6 years old. I'm a fighter. I'm a scrapper. I grew up my whole life having to scrap because my parents were addicts. My life was a fucking disaster. I was suspended from school all the time. I was a troublemaker. I hung out with the wrong fucking crowd. I did all the things a bad, troubled teenager would fucking do. Right? So, I'm not perfect in life. My daughter was 6 years old. I was not a teenager. I was an adult. It is the only fucking record I have prior to me being 18, after me being 18. Okay? It's one charge. I have an eviction on my list too, which you hear Baton Rouge in the post place how they couldn't pay their rent. Yeah, I do. Okay? So that ain't none of their fucking business, right? But they want to sue me. But here we go. My criminal record is my daughter was 6 years old. She was at the fucking playground down the street. There was a man chasing my daughter around the fucking playground, making fun of her, along with a 16-year-old fucking girl. It was one of the first times I allowed my daughter to go down to the park with a group of little friends. Okay? Now, don't think this park is far away. It's literally 3 doors from my house. I can see it. I can smell it. I can see everything on it. My daughter was not unsupervised. My son was in the playground playing basketball, who was much older than her. Okay? So she's at this playground, and this 16-year-old has a group of 8-year-olds jump my daughter while this grown man's chasing my daughter around the fucking playground. I don't know what happened. These kids were fighting. My daughter came home on the porch bleeding. I'm screaming for her, trying to get her to come home as quickly as possible. Couldn't leave because I had other children at my house. My husband walks in the door. He goes down to the park. I hear him arguing with the guy chasing my fucking daughter. The 16-year-old is walking, her mom's walking down the street, and she screams, "Who called my daughter a bitch?" I screamed from my porch, "I did, bitch." Okay. And I go down to the park. We're nose to nose. She puts her hands on my 6-year-old daughter like a 40-year-old woman. She pushes my 6-year-old daughter to the ground, and I beat the fucking living piss out of her. Yes, I got a disorderly conduct charge. You would have done the same motherfucking thing. Okay. So bring my criminal record out.
So I did not know that. I knew that Jody Sue did. I did not know that she did. We didn't deep dive her. We didn't see her as much as of a threat because she lived in Pennsylvania.
What am I a threat to? You're accusing me of being a threat to you. So you're admitting that something I know is correct, right? What kind of threat am I to a woman that came on a panel and just started trashing people for no motherfucking reason?
Well,
But she goes on
you
and
guys,
on about me.
you guys
me
must be, even now. She doxed you. You just doxed her on her last name prior. So,
Oh,
you're
did
even
I?
there. Well, pretty much with the last name of, I mean, it's not really doxing because she says it's not doxing, but it
It is
depends
public
on where you
record.
go with it,
Your name's public record too, right? And isn't this what you were suing me for? Let's go. Sue me. This is the kind of evidence I have on every single one of you. I will pull it out. I will show YouTube. Quit fucking with me.
Right. It's public records that I could see that, she has some charges from before. I mean, she could look up my name and, she puts the court papers online. So I guess it's
That's what I'm
okay.
saying. That's what I'm saying. She can do these things and claim it's not these things, that it's nothing bad, that it's all
Right.
public record and so on.
So then it should
But
be
if
fine.
you say anything about her, then, she flips the switch. So I was just letting you know to expect that.
So Jody Sue's on here for a year or more than a year. This woman comes on here and all of a sudden flips the script, but I'm flipping the script. A new person, welcome to Jody Sue's case, who knows the family but don't know the family. Who doesn't know she's related to them but knows all their business. I hope people are understanding how ridiculous this is, how this caused confusion. I don't care if you people think I'm fucking nuts. It's common sense shit.
To go in that direction and be prepared for it because that's how she plays.
Okay. All right. But okay, so she has this thing in her mind about, because I live near the horse stables, that maybe, and I live near Sonic, I don't know how I was supposed to intercept the Wells that day, or, I'm not friends with the Wells. I'm not friends with anyone who's friends with the Wells. None of my people know anybody down there. Also, there is the
But you were brought into this case. None of my people know anybody down there. But you had to come up because of the situation in Summer Wells' case, where I'm a threat. Any attorney would have fun with this.
Wait,
it looks like
wait, before you go any further. That is something
Uh-huh.
that always confused me too, because just because you live in that area, what is she actually trying to say? Just because someone lives in that area, that makes them the same area or near
Right.
the area that, Summer was last seen, doesn't mean, because that would mean that anybody that worked at Sonic.
Exactly. Or
You see what I mean?
lived in my area near the lake. I mean, come on,
Mhm.
there's a lot.
But you said you wasn't local. So why was those details hidden? Right? Why would those details be hidden if you're not a local? Do you understand why this makes people suspicious and why it made me suspicious? I'm a thinker. I don't follow the crowd. Never have. My whole life, I have never in my life followed the crowd. If I see something and I don't think it's right, I'm going to point it the fuck out. Okay?
A lot of people who live here.
It's just she's going around and she's systematically picking people and trying to fit them in, squares
But it's
into circles, and it's gotten to the point where it's a little bit ridiculous.
Here we go with the shape shit. What are these creators like? Thank you. What are these creators' deals with shapes? It seems like, you know how Jody Sue said, I hear shapes? Okay, I think that was a little odd statement too. But they go on and on and on about shapes. It seems like they're hearing shapes and circles, right?
In my
ridiculous.
opinion.
It's fantastical and it's dangerous.
Mhm.
But something that I notice is that all of these people have something to do with me. Okay.
It's dangerous because you brought it out. You came out. You was a stranger nobody heard of, right? You come out with all this information. But what I'm putting out as a speculation channel that lives nowhere near you is dangerous. You getting online accusing somebody of being drug dealers and man abusers and all this other shit is not dangerous. But what I put out is dangerous. Just remember, anything I did, your shit predates me. Okay?
Like,
Yeah.
so, and
And
also
Squall.
it has to do with, well, I guess Squall, but Jody Sue's vendetta, because like the things
Mhm.
that she released on the thing, she said, okay, because it says, I told you that a long time. Yeah, when I was talking to Squall, God, back then, I might have talked to her like a week. So
Right.
3 days is a long time. If
She definitely said, remember Squall when I told you a long, long time ago? I pulled that clip before. I have it and I'll pull it again.
I've only known you a week.
Chicken
Um,
on a stick, listen to this. This is what her vendetta is. All the people that were on that panel.
I also want you to remember that prior to this, I never had a real friendly conversation privately with Sage except for her telling me to take my phone number off. It was a quick 2 messages. Okay, thank you. Sage had no right to pull this woman up on her panel. Why did you do that, Sage? Why was you purposely pulling her up, trying to start shit and bring up the lawsuit and everything else that had nothing to do with you? Nothing. I never spoke to you. Sue me. Let's go. Because what you did right there is a crime.
Only people she has left out was Piper and pretty much Shay, because she keeps removing everything that she talks about with Shay. You see
Okay.
what I mean? But that panel that you guys.
We all know the Shay story. I'm not going to repeat it. She's not involved in what's going on right now, so I'm not going to bring it up. Shall it ever come up? Trust me, I have fucking receipts there too. Okay?
Guys did was on Squall's panel.
Yes.
Scott, you, Squall. It's systematic. The people that she feels that has done something to her, so she's out for blood in every way she can find. You know what I mean? On each
Yes.
one of the.
Right. Everybody who did her wrong, she's out for blood. You're right. You're right. I'm vengeful. You defamed my name. What you people did to me is wrong on so many levels. Right after this live, Sage, you attacked Shay. Immediately. So did Chicken on a Stick. Squall came up in arms. Amy's shit came out all in the same day of this live.
Those people. Plus, she's so wrapped up in Jody Sue's personal drama that she can't get out of it.
Right.
And
No. Chicken on a Stick was wrapped up in Jody Sue's personal drama. Inserting herself into something she wasn't a part of, she claims. I was already a creator here on YouTube. I'm a YouTube creator. Chicken on a Stick is not. There's a difference.
I don't know
I mean-
what Jody Sue has on her, but she must have something on her for her to fight so hard over.
I made that clear yesterday. Jody Sue has nothing on me. I have nothing on Jody Sue. You people are making up the fiction. We spoke. Just like you speak in back chat to people. That's proven. I'm not allowed to have people I talk to, but you are? Everybody else on this YouTube platform is allowed to talk to people in the background, but I'm not allowed to have a private message conversation with somebody. Show all your messages with everybody you've talked to since day one of this. I think you better think before you fucking speak.
Over Jody Sue's personal drama.
Stuff. Yes. Oh, I mean, the little shorts she's.
How many Jody Sue videos do you have? How many in a negative way?
Done. Okay, she's talking about a friend of ours' business that she has no reason to know anything or to tell. Why would she tell Crystal in Pennsylvania about someone's uncle dying, them selling their business, and things of that? What is that?
Jody Sue told me after I asked her. Because it's public fucking information, you dumb fuck. Just like my name, right? Aliens are such great researchers. Bullshit. You're all hiders. You hide your information. You already know it. You sit there, you talk behind the scenes, you plot.
Because she just likes to talk. The woman is like what everybody said, the nosy neighbor. That's Jody Sue, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And so anyone that's willing to listen, she's got lots to say.
Yeah, but that's probably true. But my friend is so everyone is we hate that we have stepped into this, what we have stepped into.
Wouldn't you like to know them friends' connections? I have them. I'm silenced. Let her come out and tell you who he connects to and why he connects. I don't know if he's involved in anything. I just know he knows people that prove her to be a liar. Which is why I dug. Because I had to prove you to be a liar for court, right? You forced me to research harder. I needed proof for court.
Because I mean, it's not helping Summer Wells at
No,
all.
no.
It's internet fog.
What have you done to help Summer Wells? Name one thing you've done that has helped in the Summer Wells case. Stranger to it. The one who has no connections, that knows nothing about Ben Hill and doesn't know Jody Soon, didn't know she was related to them. And yeah, she might know them. She might have known Amy from school, but I don't really know Amy from school. You're such a liar. And you lie in the same sentence. Like you're talking and you lie in the same breath. You state something and then you change it. Narrative flip scripper. Script flipper. Sorry.
And, Connery, if you will.
This is another thing that she's been going on, and she's going to circle back around. So if you care, anything that I say, you don't have to answer. Okay, I just
No,
want
you're fine.
She keeps going back to the fact that you knew Squall beforehand, before you went on her panel. My last
gosh.
live I did with you,
Right.
I made sure to say,
I speculate that she knew Squall before she went on my panel. They both have the same last name. Hers is Maiden. Okay? As well as a lot of other people in the Ben Hill area. You know, the one everybody talks about.
did you reach out to Squall? And you clarified that.
Yes.
I think Crystal has a problem of comprehension, or she's like a horse, that's wearing blinders. She can only see things her way and nothing else can enter.
Right.
Any kind of logic won't come through, no matter how many times
Yes.
you say it.
Yes, because
obviously-
100% I contacted Squall. I contacted her, me.
Did
And
you
it
know-
wasn't.
If you contacted Squall, why? You don't know these people, according to you. I don't comprehend things. Oh my God.
Squall
I did not
before
know her, and I
you reached
still
out to her.
don't know her.
Okay.
I know
There you go.
nothing about her other than, the things that she has told me on, through messages. But like for them to say, she's whoever Marlena Crawford is, I can't say yes or no because I don't know her either.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. It's all right.
But yeah, just the things that is talked about. It interests me that like she talks about like my businesses and people, it's like about protecting my businesses. If you do real estate, or let's take let's
Did I ever give the name of your businesses? Ever. Ever. Did I ever get out here? Hold on, guys. Oh my God. My dog just came behind me and puked. I'm so sorry if you guys heard that. Give me 1 minute here.
take Amy's husband. If you're Mark,
No, hubby's taking care of it. Okay, but let's think about this, okay? Let's say Mary Jo from Mississippi has a real estate business. If somebody comes out and says, hey, I have a friend named Mary Jo. She has a real estate business. Is that somebody harming somebody's business? I've never stated this woman's business names. It's public record, just like my name. People just have to search it. Okay? It is not against the law to tell somebody, hey, my neighbor's a teacher. It's not against the law to get on here and say, hey, that girl that's coming on here and inserting her and Jody in Summer Wells' case talking about Jody Sue, she owns real estate and so does her husband all over America. That's not giving a name. That's not fucking doxing you. And that will not hold up in court. Just so you know, I'll fight it.
And you're doing sales, and then there's a piece put on you on the internet, and the whole world can see it. Thankfully here, not many people really dive into YouTube true crime, but if that could cost him a
No,
job.
but anybody that Googles the name.
Oh, yeah.
Then why are you on YouTube? Why did you make yourself public? If you don't want information out there, why did you insert yourself into this case coming onto Squall's panel for the first time, months and months and months after the case began? Nobody knew who you were. It's questionable.
Yeah.
Is going to pull it up. That's the whole nefarious whole thing about it, in my
And then it
opinion.
connects to supposed child pee rings and
Mhm.
things of that nature. It's horrible. But
Who would
one
want to do a
false,
test drive with somebody, that's
yes,
putting out information like that, and then you trying to protect your businesses and stating that?
When I was writing my fairy tale, I never made that accusation. At this time, I never made that accusation. And actually, I'm still not the one that made that accusation. Jody Sue did just the other day. The people in the woods. I shared it. It was her accusation. That was not an accusation I ever made. Was it a thought? Yeah. May I have speculated and alluded to that could be a theory? So has everybody fucking else involved in this case on YouTube. Why am I singled out?
She makes it look
yes.
nefarious, like you're doing something wrong. Who in their right mind wouldn't be trying to protect their businesses when they have someone the likes of Crystal Crime Time out
Well,
there
and
talking? And
I just want to let you know this is a little funny part I want to say. You see how she said the likes of Crystal Crime Time? Do you know how many creator clips I have of them saying my name like that? I'm going to make an intro. I swear to God, and put them all on when I come live, and we're going to play it. The one from Andrew that TT sent me, I found the other day, is funny as fuck, in all honesty. Crystal Crime Time.
and tagging people with greater audiences than she has so that she can get the attention. That's
well, and
exactly what she's doing.
that's what she's doing. Yes, but God, YouTube should be her business. She's a creator. That's
It
what
is
I
her
mean.
business.
Apparently,
She's making,
yeah,
well, she
that's how
doesn't have
she makes
enough to make
money.
money on right now. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to get it to the level.
Actually, the whole 2.5 years I've been on here because of all their antics, which is another reason I can sue you, because loss of wages. I've literally made $800 in 2 years. You have caused me loss of wages with your antics, your bullshit, your twistery, your fake fucking lawsuits you're trying to silence. So that is another lawsuit I can claim on all of you. Loss of wages. Yes, I consider YouTube my job. I'm a stay-at-home mother. I have a one-income family with 10 people who live in my home. I am disabled. I raised a child with a heart transplant. Yes, I am trying to make a honest income for myself. You have caused me loss of wages. I promise that will be put on a lawsuit.
Level where she can monetize.
Well, I don't really understand all that, but I mean, that's just what I'm thinking. It's like YouTube is your business. I'm not trying to tear your business down. I mean, I'm trying to state facts over here on my side, but
Mm-hmm.
it,
Which you're
it would be the
entitled to
same
do.
way. It's like it's the same reason that you would protect something.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you make your money.
And she's never.
So I shouldn't protect mines? You can protect yours, but I can't protect mines. You're going to eat these words. I promise you. All of you.
Never made it clear what her riddle means. you know, it's like, here it is. Here's all this stuff. I'm sorry, I can't talk about it because, you know, I had this lawsuit before. So here it is.
Do you notice what it is when I'm putting something out that Sage doesn't understand because she can't comprehend? It isn't me without the comprehension skills. I'm pretty sure 80% of the audience got what I was trying to say. Right now, it might have taken a while. I had to do it that way. That's why I'm a speculation channel. You're not as creative as me. My videos were fine when I was making fun of Ellie Mae. No, bitch, my videos are still better than yours. Okay? Jealousy is an ugly fucking thing. I just want you to know that.
Is y'all do the work, but I really didn't make myself clear. And now I've got a bunch of people trying to assume they
Yes.
know what she's talking about. Plus, she's putting names with people in towards me in my research, which is
I didn't know you. I barely knew you. I knew you were a sub. I don't know you personally. I've hardly ever had conversations with you. I've never one fucking time attacked you before you attacked me. Comprehension skills. Lawsuit. This video alone.
absolutely incorrect and has created trouble there.
Mm-hmm.
And people are still listening to everything she says, and that's what's mind blowing. You know, it's like, okay, if
I lost all my subs, deleted my channel. At the point of this, I think I had 200 subs. Everybody's listening to her. Nobody was listening to me, Sage. Nobody.
you have something to say, Crystal
Say it.
Crime Time, say it. Say it loud and clear.
Therefore, you told me to say it. I'm saying it. You're a lying bitch. You're a trouble starter. And it seems to me, Sage, you have some sort of backbiting fucking involvement in this. Now, doesn't it? All you're proving is yourself to be guilty because your antics are ridiculous. I don't care how crazy I look. I should be crazy by now. I'm going to show you bitches crazy. All of it.
Stop
Yeah.
with the innuendos and the insinuations and the BS. Because
Yes.
that's exactly what she's doing. She's throwing out a bunch of stuff. She goes towards the Brits one minute, she goes towards the Crawfords the next minute, and it's towards people that I've put in words on, you know, just words.
People she's putting words on. I never spoke about her. I never researched with her. I never paid attention to her boring ass materials. She is in this video making shit up. Go on any of my pages, get all the clips people made about me, make sure you get all the screenshots from everybody. You find a situation where I was in one with fucking Sage. Post the fucking receipts.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants me to define what all those words mean so that she can figure out what in the hell she's doing. Which, whatever
Okay.
she's doing is Looney Tunes.
Right.
So, but that's what I'm saying.
No. You were trying to figure out what I was doing. You had zero reason to reach out to me in my inbox. And when I barely spoke to you, you brought this bitch on. Right? Isn't that what you did? Because I didn't do that.
And, you know, she's dangerous,
It is
in my
dangerous.
opinion.
Yes, I mean in the little thing that she posted today, it's kind of like because I'm reading the end of it. It's kind of like she thinks that maybe some people in Beach Creek are like selling meth, and like we're like sending an.
Is that public knowledge? Has anybody on YouTube ever posted a video about somebody on Beach Creek selling meth? I'm singled out. I'm not allowed to say that according to Chicken on a Stick. But Andy Bernard Jody Sue could be selling pills, right? But I'm not allowed to say it. Even though what I'm saying is public knowledge. She's going to take me to court. I hope you guys understand how ridiculous these accusations are against me. Go watch any one of our channels, and you're going to find that I did exactly what every creator on here has done.
Out by the plane load, and that's how we have money. No, ma'am, that is not how we have resources. It don't work like that. It's not Breaking Bad. I think he might be allowed.
Damn it, I went backwards again. Did you hear her? Who's we? She doesn't live on Beach Creek. She accused me of saying that somebody on Beach Creek did this, and then she involves herself. It's like saying we. I gotta find that again. Hold on.
To take up his little planes sometimes.
Personal drama
Stuff. Yes. Oh, I mean, the little short she's done. Okay, she's talking about a friend of ours' business. That Crystal's saying it all.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah.
And then, of course, she's trying to, I guess, be on Amy's good side, which makes sense. They're family. If you can work it out, work it out.
Yeah. But see, that's what she's picking names and then going to Facebook and looking through friends lists and anybody that might have a last name.
Damn it, guys. Fuck. Why did I do that? Let's just take a break for a minute because I'm sure you guys are like, she's over here coming unglued. I'm really not. I'm just angry and I'm sick of the bullshit that these people are doing. I have a right to call it out. I really do. I have a right to show the bullshit. I have a right to show my side of the story. Thanks, Addie. I'm really not an angry person like this all the time. I have kids. I love my grandkids. I love to play with my grandkids. These people have brought the most fucking evil out in me. I'm not going to lie about that. This is who I am. Why should I be pushed away from doing exactly what these people are doing? Why should I be silenced? Why do I have to follow the directions that they follow? Why is only certain people allowed to be doxxed and bullied and other people are not? Why do they come in and try to stop it at every fucking moment? It's common sense in my eyes. Like I said, I grew up in a family of crime. That's no lie. They have looked my record up. They have looked my past up. They have looked my fucking family up. These people know everything about me. They have doxed my child. It's in my father's history. What my fucking history is. I know when I smell bullshit. Okay? This is all fucking theatrics surrounding this missing little girl. None of us know why. 1 second, guys. 1 sec. I gotta mute. Hold on, guys. My husband needed something. Give me 1 minute here. Oh, I need Splenda in my coffee. Okay, I'm sorry. He's making dinner while I'm live. God, hold on. Yeah, Sage, this time I hit the bull, not a joint. Sorry it makes you angry. Anyways, my husband's making dinner and he needed me to help him find something. Okay, where was I? I'm sorry. Okay, so, like I know these people, I know people are running around here and going, she's crazy, she's crazy, she's crazy. And I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong about things, but it's only because these people have placed doubt in my head. They've placed stories in my head. They've set me up to post things so that they can later attack me and sue me. They've made me at times feel like I am fucking crazy. Okay? This is not what I expected when I came to YouTube. I was new. When I came to Summer's case, this was the first time I didn't know the big players. I just knew whose channel I liked from listening to them. I was uneducated on the true crime community in YouTube, and I fell in some goddamn shit, and I came out stinking. These people have set me up at every corner. I thought that when you came here, listen, this is what it was like for me when I first came here. It was all of us getting together, going on panels, researching. Like, hold on, because I'm going to cry. All right. It was all of us getting together on panels, researching, piecing things, putting things together, having fun, learning geography. I like to learn. I thought it was fun to make friends and do this. And then I got pulled into some shit with Scott and his bangs and bams and to this and to that. My intentions were never to attack Jody Sue or anybody. Okay? It was to pull out who lived who was friends with who. To pinpoint who Candace and Dawn knew. That's why the minute people mentioned Crystal Spencer, I went to Linda and Crystal and David. It was to get names. I connected those names with other names. I just did research. I was enjoying it. I thought we were doing it together. I got sucked into some bullshit, and when I denied what they wanted me to do, they attacked. They set up fake fucking court hearings. There's no way any one of these motherfuckers will win a fucking court case. And I'm not going to be silenced. You can't send messages to people and tell people shit and then expect them not to fucking say something when you find out you're trolling them. This is reality. What they have done to me when they say you can't go real life. What they have done to me is going real life times 100. It's not fair. They cause people to be insane.
You
Mhm.
know what I mean? On the
Yeah.
friends list.
Yeah.
Then she goes off in that direction, and then she starts going, oh my gosh, this person must be connected because of this. It's an area that 90% of, Jody Sue said that before Summer ever even disappeared, that everyone in that area was related in some sense of the word, whether recently or far back in time.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean that everybody is connected or, intertwined.
Friends, we don't all hang out at the Bristol Motor Speedway,
It's,
And then she goes on and names specific areas. You know what that did, chicken on a stick? I didn't look that up, but thanks, because now it's on my radar. I didn't even pay attention the first time I heard it. Why would you say that? That's an odd statement. To me, that makes me want to look into shit with you.
It's ridiculous. I mean, I don't know how limited her reasoning power is, but it's ridiculous. And she's going from family to family to family and pulling out all the drama she can find about these people.
Nobody covered the same families I covered. I'm the only one that went to these families. Ziggy isn't covering Fred Hill. Killer isn't covering all the Arnolds. Squall isn't bringing out the lights. I'm the only one doing this, and it's wrong, right?
And putting it out there, but not connecting nothing together.
No, not at all. And
actually, I think at least 60% of my fucking research connects, right? I would say 40% of that research is Gary's. 20% of it is mine. I'm getting better. But Sage, I have never seen you produce really any fucking research. All I've ever seen you do is run your goddamn trap. Let's see you get on here and make the videos I make since I suck so fucking bad.
at the same time, I still think that she thinks that, like her and Jody Sue are working together, when I can say like 100% that Jody is telling her sister, sending her screenshots of how Crystal is stalking and harassing her.
How would you know that? Chicken on a stick. You don't know her sister. Right? You knew each other in high school. And yeah, you both do real estate, but you moved away and now you know what Jody Sue's sending her sister? Another contradictory statement, right? Nobody should be sus of you.
For Amy's lawsuit, because but that's how Jody's trying to spin this.
I know.
And Crystal will just go right for it.
She's going to end up in court with a whole bunch of people here very soon if she doesn't quit her mess. That's just facts.
A year ago, another threat. Threat after threat after threat.
You can't get on the internet and just go willy-nilly like she's doing and expect that you can continue that kind of thing. Especially the people that don't live in that area, have never had anything to do with any of them, and she's attacking those people.
Who? Chicken on a stick? She doesn't live in the area, but she lives near the stables, right?
Yeah, I mean, my husband's people, they're from the Midwest, so they don't know anyone in Beach Creek. The only person they would know would be
your husband's people, not you. I never spoke about your fucking husband.
Me, and like I said, I'm a generation behind. My family, a lot of my family is dead. I have no living grandmas or grandpas. I have very few aunts and uncles. There's not a lot of reason that I would be out there. I just can't. I can't figure it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I can't, and it's not even feasible to think about it, that I live a life on the up and up, but yet am doing all these things in the background. No one has the time.
She said that in her post that she posted, she said that Jody Sue was doing a lot, talking one night during a live, and she said some names, and Crystal listed down those names. And I believe that this all spun off from there. She keeps going on about the Brits.
Because I did research. Jody Sue listed names, so I researched them, and that's wrong.
You know, everybody needs to, you know, listen to my videos about the Brits. Listen to my videos.
Everybody needs to listen to my 54 videos. Everybody needs to listen to my 54 videos. Mine was more fruitful than yours, you dumb bitch.
About the Brits. Okay. So what are we supposed to be listening for?
Right.
You know, they've been out there.
Okay.
Everything that she is saying now, she has said back then. The only new stuff is the stuff about you.
Yeah, never mind. Y'all heard it.
And I believe that all come from court and the fact that you guys were on Squall's panel. I think all of this stuff that she's doing concerning you comes from you having taken her to court. That's my opinion.
Well, I mean, she was. I asked the whole settlement thing. I offered. I said, "Hey, if y'all just will quit, I want to seek monetary damages, take down what you've done, don't do any more." My attorney told me that they were talking.
That's not true. That right there is not true at all. That's not what happened. One sec. I called Sullivan County. I'm talking to them, and at first Sullivan County didn't want to fucking hear me. Okay? And I'm telling them, like, I don't understand this lawsuit. Why am I being sued? Why am I being sued? It doesn't make sense. She's on here. She did this first. I was like, it doesn't, like, what the fuck, dude? You know? Why am I being sued in Sullivan County? Summer's not even in fucking Sullivan County. And when I said the name Summer, the lady said, huh? And I said, yeah, I'm being sued over the Summer Wells case. And she said, hold on, let me go look. And she looks and she digs for like 5-10 minutes. And she can't find a court case that matches that. Okay? So she says, hold on, I'm going to go talk to the judge. She goes back in the back. She comes back after like another 10-15 minutes and says, I'm so sorry I kept you waiting. She was like, we found the case, but it's filed under like something different, like a real estate or something. I don't know that she told me what it was, but she like explained a little bit of it. And I was like, oh, that's odd. And she was like, yeah, she's like, give me till tomorrow and I'll call you back. And I said, okay. So the next day she calls me, or no, I didn't get a call. I called them because it was like getting to the end of the day and court was about to end. And she said, oh yeah, hon, I forgot to call you and tell you the judge said that he's not going to hear this case. The case is going to be dismissed. You don't have to come. And that was the end of it. A couple weeks go by. I get a letter from her attorney. Actually, it was the same day I made an ass out of myself. In all honesty, I did. Because I called her attorney and I'm telling him, like, she started all this. I got proof. I got this. If you really want to sue, you're going to lose this case. It's not worth taking it. All I have to do is give the first time she came on live. And he was like, yeah. And then I told him all the fuck shit she was doing online. And he said, oh, I wasn't aware of that. And I said, okay. So he says, I'm going to drop the case. I'm going to drop the case here. The papers came that same day in the mail. I was laughing because I had this conversation with him and this attorney already knew the case was dropped. That same day, right after I hung up with him, my mail came and I got a letter from him saying the case has been dismissed. So I don't want to hear her bullshit. She's a fucking liar.
She was going to work out, an arrangement with that. And then he went ahead and sent the dismissal letters because, I had a family emergency come up. I had things that were more important. But since it being dismissed and then everyone showing their true colors, I mean,
And prior to this, for months, before she admitted it to being dismissed, because I went and showed the court papers that they just bitched about me showing, that's why she was mad, I think, was because Benny was running around saying I settled and I took a settlement from her. There was no fucking settlement. Ever was there a fucking settlement. So they defamed my name. Another lawsuit for all of you.
wow.
It's been interesting these last 3 months. Very much
Yeah,
so.
if people thought that I didn't have a case before it, which they didn't, you know, I did. But wow, now it's like, wow.
Yep, definitely. You most definitely do. You
And
most
the
definitely
A threat from both.
do.
she mentioned the amount of money on one of her things, that it's just like common in Tennessee, I guess, for when you sue someone for this sort of thing to keep it like 25 to 75,000 so that they can't change the venue on you. I'm not exactly
Mhm.
sure what the deal is with that because I don't want to have to be going to Pennsylvania.
Right, it's a lawyer thing. It's just a
But you'll ruin my life. You have more money than I do, your family, with your fucking planes that you admitted to having, right? I live in the fucking ghetto. I have fucking 10 people in my house. I'm helping to raise my grandkids, and you want to take everything I have. You really ain't even going to get much on me. You're going to spend more than you're going to fucking get out of me. Any of you.
it's just a thing to keep it grounded, you know what I mean, in one
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, but I didn't make that number up. It just that was what was suggested, and that was what's on the paper. So I mean, I guess everyone can see if they're on her community posts.
Mhm. Well, right there when she posted that. You know what I mean? She was breaking the agreement. When she
Yes,
posted those papers the first time and she posted them again.
yes, ma'am.
So, right there.
I'm allowed to show things that happen in my personal life. It's my right. I was not breaking any agreement. It was already public. You had done already brought it to YouTube. I had done already brought it to YouTube. Benny, Krama, Shay, all of you threatened it for months before I got the actual court papers. Me and Jody Sue. Crystal's Crime Time and Jody Sue, because you all assumed we were working together when that was not the fucking truth. Did I have conversations with her? Yes. I fucking feel bad for you people who fucking done to her. It's called humanity. Having a fucking heart. You are all fucking evil as fuck.
There she was breaking that agreement between the two of you.
Yes.
It's interesting that Jody's not been saying much of anything over on her channel. Maybe she's just watching it all go down right now.
No, because Jody, from my opinion, from what I seen, and from speaking to her during this time, was being hit from every angle. CSI was bringing Andy up. He was coming out on purpose wearing her shirt, saying he hit her. And they were like, oh, that's okay, Andy. You can only take so much. I'm a child of domestic violence. Her children are children of domestic violence. It is not okay. That is not okay. Doing that is not okay. But everything I did was wrong. You people fucking involved me in this shit.
You know what I
I feel
mean?
like it. She doesn't have to because Crystal's saying it all.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Yep.
And then, of course, she's trying to, I guess, be on Amy's good side, which makes sense. They're family. If you can work it out, work it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Well, like
I
I
mean,
said,
Why is Amy's relationship and Jody Sue's relationship any of your business? And why is it your business to bring it to YouTube? Did I ever come out and say who your siblings are and what kind of relationship you had with them? Maybe I should go look and find out if you have any and go speak to them. Let's see if people in fucking where you live know you. If anybody wants to talk about the kind of human Chicken on a Stick is without doxing her, please, you are welcome to come to my channel and do so. If you know this woman personally, you're allowed to come on here and give your opinion because I'm an opinion channel.
That truck being released, that picture of that truck, that was, I don't even know. Amy is a much stronger person, much more forgiving than I could ever be.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Just gonna say that. Me too. Like I said, some people are going to hit the wrong family someday. And they're
You just did, Sage. All of you just did. Because like I said, yeah, I'm out for blood. Call me psycho. I'm out for fucking revenge. It's been 2 years of this, and I'm not going to sit here silent, and I'm not going to bitch down, and I'm nobody's fucking hoe. Okay? And yeah, that's my ghetto talk. Bitch.
they're going to get more than they bargained for, and it's going to be sad. And that's what I have been saying for 3 months now, 4 maybe. I started off with, hey guys, you know, everybody needs to be careful what they say, because I saw it coming. I saw all this coming. And I was like, you know, not just with law enforcement, because a lot of people are saying things out there that can get themselves in serious trouble with law enforcement, my opinion.
Yes.
And then not just that, you know, you've got subs too. And I was trying to protect the subs. And I'm like, you know, y'all be careful when you're chatting it up in comments, what you say. Well, then I had to go from that because, you know, I'm all about trying to protect people. And then I had to go from that to, you know, hey, you know, people are going to get sued here. You know, what is going on, everybody? You know, it went from trying to find out what was going on with, you know, Summer.
But isn't this what you're doing, Sage? You're inserting yourself into the court case that Chicken and a Stick and I had. Okay? I've never spoken to you. But you're protecting Chicken on a Stick right at this moment. You never knew my side of the story. Right? Never. Not one time, but you're on here right now defending Chicken on a Stick, being delusional, acting as if you ever knew me, giving me fake chances. I am not the insane one. I promise you.
And the people surrounding Summer to attacking creators and subs and all this other kind of craziness.
Right.
And it's, you know, the last few lives I did, I said I didn't want to be a part of that. And I don't.
Right.
You know, my channel was to try to figure out.
Prior to this live, I never labeled Sage in a community post. I might have spoken to her in a comment. I might have addressed her in my comment section. Like, hey, TJ Cook. Hey, Little Dev. I didn't say hi. Hey, Addie. Hey, Oreo. Hey, Little Dev. Hey, Sapphire Virgo. Hey, Angela James. Hey, Maestro Del DeFraz. So on and so on. But see how I'm addressing you? That is all I've ever done with Sage. Just like I speak to you guys. But she has something to say about everything. And she wants to put a lawsuit on me. It doesn't make sense. She attacked me first. This was the first attack.
Out what's going on, you know, with Summer, past and present. And, you know, I've said from day one, I wasn't interested in the Jody and Andy drama. And it seemed like no matter, the more I said it, the more people try to pull me into it. And I'm like, hey, you didn't.
Watch her content. If she goes and deletes it, go watch other people's content and chat. Those of you that have followed her, please tell me if that's true. She does things and then she denies that she does them. She makes people think she's somebody she absolutely is not, in my opinion. She has been involved in this case. She has been in every chat section, watching every video since the start of this case. All of you know that. She's bullshitting you. It's called gaslighting.
Have me in it to begin with. Why is it so interesting now to get me involved in it at this point in the game?
Right.
I didn't get you involved. This was the first time it was addressed publicly. You addressed it. Bringing chicken on a stick on. You involved your fucking self. Lawsuit. Right? Let's go.
You know?
Yeah.
And so, and I told Crystal, I said, you don't want me to pay attention to you because I will pay attention to you. Seriously.
Yeah.
Big time attention.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You know, I can go offline right now. I'm still going to pay attention to you. I just say, you just don't know that I am.
Is that a threat? You have all of my attention. See how you threatened it first? Go ahead and sue me. You got my attention just like I had yours. For what reason, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to find out. And so is everybody else on YouTube when I'm fucking done wiping the fucking floor with yins.
That works. But you know, I mean, I tried to be nice to this chick when she went to take you to court. Well, whoever took whoever to court, originally.
I did. Yeah.
She put a post on her community, and this shows you how I think that people don't think, you know, very impulsive natured and just react. And so she put her address out there on her community tab and said, bring it, capital letters.
I'm still the same way, Sage. I had nothing to hide. You won't even show your face, your real name, yet you're going to sue me because I'm talking about a hidden character behind a fake name with a picture of, what the fuck even is that? A zebra, trees, a dress, a tutu. Nobody even knows what the fuck your picture is. Make accusations against people. Start fights. Involve yourself in shit you shouldn't be involved in, like people's fucking court cases. And tell me I'm making shit up? No, bitch.
Oh, wow.
The
Paperwork.
lawsuit, you know,
Okay.
taking out the lawsuit.
Uh-huh.
Well, I screenshot that. You darn right I did.
Awesome.
You know, I screenshotted it. So I've been
I don't
sitting
even
on
have
her
that.
address all the single time. I
Right.
even wrote her and told her that she needed to remove it because there were a lot of crazy people out there in YouTube land. And
Yeah.
You're who I should have been scared of. You're the fucking crazy.
It wasn't safe for her to have her address out there. So again, I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be protective, and I wasn't taking sides.
Right.
Because one, I didn't know what in the hell was going on with everybody anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
How far beyond that did our conversation go? Have we ever sat and had like a deep conversation for more than like, I don't know, 12 messages between each other in an email? Not on the messenger. Everybody's seen what we had in messenger. Prior to that, I started my channel in November. November of 2021. How much content I mean, how much contact had you and I had privately behind the scenes from November 2021 until the point you told me about my address when I was being attacked? I'm the same way. I still say bring it. I promise you, you will not win a lawsuit against me.
You know what I mean? And I never really did. I'm like all the other subs in a lot of ways, learning through what I see posted, and then what one person says and versus the other. And that's why I said recently that I wanted to speak to Chris.
You put more information out about the lawsuit than I did. At this point, it was a cover page. You came on here and you spoke about my lawsuit more than I ever did. You wasn't even involved in the lawsuit. Chicken on a Stick is the one that took me to court. What you guys did is extremely illegal. This whole live was extremely illegal. Look it up. You're not the one with fucking claims for a lawsuit. I'll tell you that right now.
Crystal, to get her side, because I thought she had some things to say, not in regards to your lawsuit, not in
Right. But
regards
in summer, in regards to
yeah,
summer, I get it. I
exactly.
get it.
And I felt at the time that she was being shut down. And so I was, because folks were talking about Marlena Crawford at the time. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And so several channels were discussing Marlena Crawford, and she was discussing Marlena Crawford in chat. So I wanted to get with her to try to, see, what was her line of thinking in regards to Marlena Crawford, because Marlena Crawford was said to have been around some.
So I can't talk about all the other people that you don't want me to talk about, but you can get into my line of thinking about Marlena Crawford, right? That one's okay. You approve that one at this moment. I'm not allowed to talk about anybody you don't like me to talk about. But we can talk about Marlena Crawford. That's okay. That's approved by Sage.
Right before summer
Mhm.
went missing.
Right.
Right. So there was
Mhm.
my interest. How he grew to this mess, I have no idea.
Right.
No idea.
Because of people's vendettas and fighting and backhanded ways of doing things.
Mm-hmm.
Who did shit backhanded? Not me. Nothing I did was backhanded. Everything I did was out in the open for everybody to see. That's why I was being sued. It was you doing the backhanded shit.
But they
Yeah.
lose sight of what it's really about.
Yeah, which is summer. And it's all about summer. But
Well,
it was
I appreciate.
interesting. It was interesting for me. I'm going to post the infamous messages here that she chopped up and made a video. I knew, and I called it out
Yeah.
before she did. And I said publicly, even on her page, that she wasn't going to put it out as it was done.
Right.
And I knew that was why she had gotten in touch with me in the first place, was because she was going to pick a fight with me and try to.
You know what? I know I came on here to say I was going to go over the messages, but I'm not. I listened to enough. I think I've proved my point. Whether I did or didn't to you guys, that's on you. The messages are out there. Just go read them, zoom in, turn your phone sideways. I don't want to jump off of here right now. I want to bullshit. Calm down. I don't want my channel to always be us coming on here and battling with somebody. They're stopping me from researching Scott. Okay? That's what they're doing. That's what this is coming to. Or the Billy. There's somebody I'm researching or somebody who was named that these people don't want me to research. In my opinion, I'm speculating. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't even want to research these fucking people no more. I just want to keep Summer's name out there. I want to have fun with you guys. I want to come on here and chat. That's why when I changed my channel, I changed it to Peace Pad. This is enough for me. I do have medical conditions that I'm not going to get on here and fucking cry about. You people could cause those medical conditions. This has actually put me in the hospital before. Okay? But I'm not going to sit here and brag about it for like 15 fucking minutes. I'm going to come on here. I'm going to undefame my fucking name. I'm going to quit having you motherfuckers attack me. And now my goal is to fucking point everything you guys did out. You brought the fucking bitch out in me. I don't care if you call me fucking psycho. I don't care. You turned me this way. I didn't know life was like this. I didn't know people were like this. I didn't know humans were like this. You people have no fucking dignity. You're sick, in my opinion. I'm speculating that you're sick in the fucking head. You're twisted. You're causing problems in this baby's case. Quit sending information to people. If you have information, send it to the fucking TBI. Quit trying to distract. Quit trying to stop people from doing what they've done since the beginning of fucking time. Speculate on fucking true crime. Charles Manson, the fucking clown killer, Casey Anthony. This is nothing fucking new. What is new is the amount of people that came on here and tried to hush people and attacking somebody the way you do. It's fucking disgusting. That's my opinion. And I don't give a fuck what you people think about me. Hold on a minute. Wait. And I'm not fucking bipolar. I actually do have PTSD and anxiety and social anxiety. I was trying to fix that doing my fucking YouTube. I was trying to become more social in my life. Well, I am now. I'm not going nowhere. No matter how many fucking lawsuits you fucking people throw at me. How many threats. Okay, Little Dev, I'm going to address both of those. Did she drop the court case? No, I don't know. The court case was dropped via her attorney. After the judge, before I got the letter in the mail, the judge told me it would probably be dropped or whatever. I gave the story a little bit back. You can rewind. I don't want to get into it again. However, I will talk about, let's just change the mood a little bit. Because I don't want you people to think like I'm mean. And I don't want my subs to think I'm mean and vengeful. And I just want to come on here and attack everybody. No, I want to defend myself. That's all I want to do. I have a right to do that. I have a right to be here. I have a right to cover what I want to cover. These people troll my Facebook. They troll my groups. If I was to change what I did, they would still find me and come on here. And you know how this works. This has not been fun. It has not been enjoying. It has not felt like I've done any type of good in this case. It has not given my heart joy that I made a difference for a missing child. And that's what I want to change. I don't want people to think I am who all these people are saying I am, and I no longer want to be attacked. And I don't care. Like, let them sue me. When is somebody going to pick up on how many people are throwing these lawsuits at me and why it's only me? 13-hour bullying calls on a live. Secret Google Meets with Penny sleeping. An FBI agent shoving Jody Sue to a hotel. And I'm the one getting lawsuits. Somebody has to make that make sense. Hold on. Let me remove this. I'm done sharing her shit. I don't really care what people think of me. I can only be who I am when I come on here. I have had a lot of my own trauma. Okay? And yeah, I am talking about it. I feel like I'm dragging it on. But like I've said, a week ago, it's my experiences that made me want to do this. Okay? Now, one of those traumas is I took care of my father after heart transplant. Little Dev, I would love to speak about that with you one day. My son is a 2-time heart transplant. Okay, he was born in 2001 when he was, and I've told this story before. I don't know how many people paid attention. I don't know what people know about me. I was never given the chance. I would love to talk to you about medicine and rejection and transplant rash. And those are the type of things I want to do on my channel. I want to make a difference. What these people have done is sick. And yeah, they've broken me. And I can only fix that by doing what I'm doing. Addie, you're such a great supporter these days. Thank you so much. You know, I don't want every live I come out here to be like one person coming over to listen to me because everybody hates me. For what reason? It's only human. It's only natural to have feelings. Right? Anyways, what else is going on? Did anybody stream me? They all talking shit. You know what? I'm really upset. I'm going to get off of here. I love you guys all for being here. I'm going to figure this out. These people are going to leave me alone and I'm not done. I promise you, yeah, I am feeling fucking revenge, motherfuckers. None of you gave one fuck about me. You attacked my mental health. How many threats and how many things? You're insane. You're sick. The whole reason this started was because fucking Sage came into my comment section and said, you're mentally ill. I'm not mentally ill. I've never said that about you until you guys started this, and this time I'm fucking defending myself. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going to be bullied out of this community like so many fucking others. I'll stay here till somebody listens. And I no longer give a fuck about any of you. I love you guys. Thank you for those who support me. I hope I can build new relationships with people, mend some old ones. That's what I would like to do moving forward. Not with everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.